And welcome back to the COVID Reboot series brought to you by the Cape Town Fashion Council. I'm your host, Colin Donsko. On today's episode, we are discussing or dissecting the importance of business system optimization. And we're here with the founder of Digitize Now, Taariq Hayat. Mr. Hayat, good afternoon and welcome.
Thank you, Colin. Awesome to be here. I love the concept. I'm very happy to be part of it. And
Thank you so much, Taariq. With the COVID Reboot series, we identified 20 industry experts and leaders to help the industry unpack or dissect what matters most and what is most important so that we can revive, rebuild, and boost the South African fashion economy. But firstly, let's start with the most important question, Taariq. Business system optimization. We know that this is very important, but why do SMMEs now more than ever need business system optimization?
So basically, all businesses are run on a system.
Yeah.
No matter what type of business you have, there's a system that governs it. There's a system that runs it.
Mm-hmm.
And behind that system, there's processes.
Yeah.
And each individual processes can be optimized to improve the actual system. And the system as a whole can be looked upon to actually be broken down and optimized in different parts of it, whether it's admin, whether it's HR, whether it's accounting. All these different aspects of your business can be optimized in order to save costs, number one, and improve productivity, number two.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, I know that at Digitize Now, that's what you specialize in. And again, we wanted to speak to the various stakeholders, the SMME owners in the country to help them improve their system or their processes, which essentially is going to help them grow their businesses post-COVID lockdown. But let's start at the beginning. How do you define your current system or processes so that you can better manage this going forward?
So each business, each business owner has developed a system, let's say consciously or subconsciously.
Okay.
So whether you sat there and designed the system and planned it out from the beginning to the end, that's a decision you would have made, or whether it just developed organically. It just kept on growing as you're going along and improving it, here and there.
Yeah.
Now what has happened is for most small businesses in our country, it's been reset. Most clients I know, they have to go back 25 years and start from scratch. So whether it's the suppliers, and actually the whole supply chain has to be improved and optimized because now they can't employ so many staff members to do certain jobs, or they need to sell certain machineries and purchase just one specific type of machinery that does the jobs of many. So small things like that, has to be looked at because the capital is just not available. The income is just not coming in.
Yeah.
So everyone, I would say, that's a small SMME, and even I would say the corporates are okay. Okay, but the small to medium sized guys, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and a lot of time needs to be spent just looking at all these things very critically, very strategically, and making the right decisions moving forward. It's very important for your business if you want your business to survive and succeed going forward. Yes, I think where my main strength comes in is actually identifying the flaws in the current system.
Okay.
And it's not, I would say, ideally, many of these flaws are okay in terms of, you can actually get by with them in a traditional economy in terms where things are functioning well.
Yeah.
At the moment, things are not functioning well. These are tough times, Colin. These are extremely tough times.
Yeah.
And business owners need to, I would request that they really take a serious look at this.
Okay.
And reach out to me. There's other business systems, optimization experts in the market as well. Reach out to these guys and sit down with them and strategically plan step by step, put a good solid plan. And what these guys can do is, what I do is we can immediately, depending on our skill level, of course, but we can immediately identify the flaws in the system.
Things have changed, and business, as per normal is not business as per normal. So what we're doing, Taariq, is when we set goals, and when I say we, I mean businesses in general, when we set goals last year for 2020, those goals have suddenly changed because everything has been turned upside down. So what are some of the basic software tools required for, for SMEs to support their business goals now?
Oh, look, I'm not going to recommend specific tools because I like to work with specific tools. Others might like different tools, so I don't like to have a standard tools. I can only say this is what I like to work with at Digitize Now, but for that, they'll always have to reach out to me and I'll discuss it with them. But software tools in general are extremely important because these sort of help define the systems you're working on. So the right software can improve the process and speed up everything so quickly that a lot of business owners are using manual systems. Just by using a software, choosing a certain program to speed everything up, you immediately save time and you improve productivity. So look, I would recommend, if you don't have the budget to employ someone, you can even do this on your own. Look at all the software available on the market currently. Do some research into that. Take the time out. It's the world we're living in, information age. Information is available freely to every one of us. All we have to do is go online, Google, do some research, ask others in this, in this field. There's a lot of us, and we've been doing this for many years, and these are the guys that can help you in terms of advice, and you can do it on your own. You can just sit. If you don't have the capital to employ someone, there's nothing stopping you from actually implementing just some basic software programs that can really, really help you take your business to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely. And now more than ever, we've got to find the information, we've got to find the resources, and we've got to figure out how to effectively move our businesses forward. We simply cannot make these excuses anymore. Now, let's simplify this just for a second, Taariq, and take me through the process. How can SME owners facilitate measurable change, in their SMEs in light of the current state that they're facing with current lockdown?
So, say you do. I'll give a very basic example. You do your accounting manually for some reason, which I find many people, obviously move past this stage. There's Sage, there's different software to do the accounting. And, you sit with a piece of paper, you're filling out forms. All these things take so much time.
It takes time.
It takes a lot of time. And time is money these days. Time in my business, our time is valued with finance, with money. It's sort of, time is very important to me as a person, and I'm sure to many business owners. We love our business. We love what we do. We wake up every day and we working towards specific goals, and to make these goals easier to attain, instead of doing things manually, software is available. So instead of using piece of pen and paper, you can go into Sage, and everything, all these features are built in. So it saves you time, and it gives you the end result of what you need from that accounting system that you have in place. And you can use that knowledge and that time that you save to do so much other things in your business. So this is just one aspect of your business, which is accounting. You have HR, you have your payroll systems, whatever it is. All these things can be sort of sped up, optimized, and that will save you time and give you the time to do other things that you need to do to push your business to the next level.
I guess that answers my next question. I was going to ask, what recommendations do you give on how SME owners can optimize their business process? But I think that's what you just explained. What are some of the new methods that you're seeing? Again, business 6 months ago suddenly is no longer, how we do business today. And we're having to figure out how to most effectively and efficiently do business today. But what are some of the methods to make SMEs more efficient and also cost effective? I know we did speak about if you don't have the budgets earlier. But people are still very intimidated when we say, go and do a Google search and go and find out what software is available. People are still intimidated by that because we think that we need to, be academically trained. And so what are some of the simple methods that you recommend that SME owners can cost-effective methods that SME owners can be using just to operate more efficiently at this point?
So I would give an example of your admin.
Yeah.
I have a company called Connect In that I started with my wife and a friend of mine, Zaisuka.
Yeah.
And what we call virtual fixes. So what we do is we can do your admin for you. And instead of employing admin staff and on a permanent basis, you can outsource all your admin to us, and we have remote teams in place to actually, it will save you so much money and get the job done. Whatever you need in terms of your admin, we can get it done for you.
Okay.
And we can do it at a much faster rate.
Okay.
And it saves you the cost of permanent employing staff on a permanent basis.
Yeah.
So that is a simple way to save money and get all your admin done, and use that money that you're saving on other aspects of your business that needs to be improved, other systems, other processes.
Yeah. Again, to just simplify this, for obviously this is the space that you work in, and you've seen some of the challenges that companies face. What have some of those challenges been? I think in order for us to identify how to be more efficient and more effective, we've got to know what those potential challenges are. So what are some of the challenges that you're seeing SMEs are facing?
They've lost so much capital. They've lost so much money.
Yeah.
So like a lot of my clients, we've been building businesses for them online for a long time. I have a good relationship with these guys, and the offline, premises, place of business and systems that they have in place is just not functioning. Suppliers can't be paid.
Absolutely.
Consumers don't have money to purchase the products. Even though they love the products, consumers do not have the money to actually purchase it anymore. Yeah. Everyone in South Africa, a lot of people, I won't say everyone, but a lot of people have lost a lot of money. It's like the whole economy has been hit massively.
Yeah.
So this affects your business on so many levels because people are hanging on to their money. They don't have the confidence to buy, even though they love the products. And so it's a very difficult time for business owners right now. And the best way I would say is, instead of, if your business is mainly offline, take it online, because a lot of online businesses still have the potential to keep on running. And in terms of the way you employ your staff, it can be done remotely as well, and also allows them to take responsibility. Micromanagement is another thing, it's a thing of the past now. The world is changing.
Yeah.
We all adults, we all can do the same work if that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit over them, Mike. They don't have to come to the office. You don't have to sort of check everything they're doing. Allow them the freedom and the responsibility to get the task done. And what is brilliant about online is that everything is measurable.
I love that.
You cannot manipulate something because the work needs to be done.
And that is why effective systems are so important. Now, on this series, Taariq, we've dealt with finance, we've dealt with HR, we've dealt with entrepreneurship. Obviously, now we're zooming in on business systems or optimizing business systems. What is step one? So businesses or owners are now restructuring. They're having to literally restructure their business and how they're going to function. What is step one?
I would say what I've found has worked really, really well for most of my clients, and I would highly recommend this. Speak to your consumers and speak to your staff, especially the ones in place in the managerial level, because they will be able to tell you immediately the flaws in your business, the flaws in your system. So just have a conversation with these guys, especially the consumers. Just talk to them, ask them. Let them fill out a document, and call it the consumer satisfaction document. Ask them, let's speak to each other. The lines of communication need to be open, and we need to, as business owners, accept critical feedback, but it's valuable information.
Absolutely.
This is all information that we can use in terms of optimizing our businesses.
I love that. I love that. I think the most basic question, and I left this for last, is to those who don't yet understand. Again, we've been saying these are key areas of your business that you need to be focusing on now in order to survive and grow your business. But the simplest question: what is the value of business systems optimization to those who do not yet understand or believe this? I want an expert to give us this answer. What is the value of it that people should not forget?
It allows you to understand your business holistically, and it gives you the freedom to optimize your business on so all these processes can be optimized, and this improves productivity
Absolutely.
massively, and it speeds up the work that needs to be done, and it improves your bottom line. Most important, every business we need a profit to function, and this improves profits.
Absolutely. And again, we're trying to simplify these discussions because, in the creative world, we often get so caught up in creating something awesome and we forget the simple business fundamentals and basics. And so really, this is an information source to the clothing and textile industry in South Africa to help improve business systems and also to revive the economy. Now, as Taariq discussed throughout this episode, key advantages of business system optimization, which we are advising to the SME sector, it improves efficiency, will give you some accurate information about your business, the current state of your business and how to improve it. Greater adaptability to not only the changes in the market, but also changes in a business process. You can monitor your performance better, and also it's going to give you a higher quality result. In a nutshell, again, we discussed business system optimization, and we're here with the founder of Digitize Now, Taariq Hayat. Thank you so much for your input, and we appreciate your time.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, Colin. It's been awesome, and have an awesome day.
Thank you. Now, to those joining us for the very first time, contact details for Digitize Now will be shared below this episode, and get in contact with the specialists that can assist you with facilitating or restructuring your business. On the COVID Reboot episode, we bring you key leaders and experts across sectors in the South African economy to help us reboot the industry and move forward. I'm your host, Colin Donsko, and the COVID Reboot series is brought to you by the Cape Town Fashion Council. For more information, visit www.ctfc.co.za. Until next time, take care and God bless.